Hello and welcome live to the Christine Bonanni Bullwinkle Arena and Convocation Center here as we cover the granddaddy of them all, what some would argue is the true March Madness, the intramural game between the defending champs and the staff. For this defending championship team, we have a real family feel here with both the Barths and the Favres going up against some former staff members, current athletic director Steve Thompson, sure to lead this powerhouse offense for the staff. I'm Thomas Harrison. Alongside me tonight, Jake Schnolly. Jake, how you doing?
Good, Thomas. Ready for some intramural basketball. We got the call today. They wanted us to live stream this, so here we are ready to watch our good friends and some of our close buddies and some of the alumni go at it for a little bit in this intramural game. That should be actually pretty good basketball game if you look at the teams for both, the rosters, for both teams.
Yeah, certainly a lot of excitement building around this one as we see a lot of hype around the defending champions. Pretty loaded roster, a lot of familiar faces from last year's championship team with Colton Favre, Mike Menard, Drew Barth, Ryan Barth, Josh Kuzi, and the new face, Caleb Favre, the younger Favre brother. You'll hear us call him Monkey from time to time. Definitely an exciting squad to watch, a lot of talent. Of course, losing Ross Royal, who, like they mentioned, best arms on the team, it's hard to replace a guy like that.
You know, and with the muscles that man had, you know, he was a real physical presence down low, could dribble the basketball, and it'll be interesting to see who steps up in his role this year. Yeah,
we'll see a lot of action from the Barths. We'll see Mike Menard running a lot of point guard here. We're on the subject, Mike Menard. Quick shout out to Tim. Tim, we know you're at home watching. Hope you're having a good time right now as we get closer to tip-off. Looks like the starting five for the staff team. So we'll have Alex Hess, Steve Thompson, Matt Friend. Never seen that guy before, so we're going to call him Sunshine, and Michael Hammerstrand.
You know, and don't let this roster fool you either. This is a great roster, great athletes. The age might throw you off a little bit, but don't be fooled. Good basketball players. I've seen them go one-on-one a couple times, and it could get aggressive early in this one.
Yeah, we're seeing some throwbacks here, a little Washington basketball uni for Hess, trying to take it back to the glory days there. Talked about Steve Thompson, arguably by some have called him the greatest basketball player on this campus. We'll see if he can live up to the hype. As we get ready for tip-off, and Sunshine wins the tip back to Steve Thompson. Steve Thompson has the ball on the left side of your screen. So he'll dribble across the timeline. Looks like the defending champs are coming out in a man set. He'll go cross court to Hammerstrand. Hammerstrand back up top to Hess. Hess will swing it right side to Steve Thompson. He'll put up the three contested by Josh Kuzi. No good. Rebounded by Drew Barth, and they're off and running. Josh Kuzi flies down the court and will smoke that layup right there, rebounded by Hess.
And you saw something important for this returning champs lineup is the speed of Josh Kuzi. Very fast, little out of control there. I'm not really sure what he was thinking, but hey, they got another chance, and hopefully they can put some points on the board.
Yeah, I told us pregame he allegedly averaged 14.5 points a senior year. After watching that, I'm not sure I believe him. But it looks like he will pass now to Ryan Barth. He will work through the lane outside to Mike Menard from the wing. That three is just short, rebounded by Steve Thompson.
You know, and back on Josh Kuzi, the 14 points. He said he has a plaque to prove it, so I'm not going to believe anything until I actually see it.
Apparently there is proof, however, of Josh Kuzi beating head football coach Kurt Barth in a one-on-one matchup last year. We'll hopefully get that video out on Twitter for you folks to see it. Check it out. See if you believe it. As Mike Menard drives the lane, a pass Josh Kuzi, a little wild there. Sunshine took him out, but he will give it back to Colton Favre and swing it up top to Drew Barth, cutting Ryan Barth. A little bit of space. Kuzi from the right wing, and that one is long, rebounded by Hess. I want to take a moment, though, to acknowledge the hair matchup going on here between Colton Favre and Sunshine there. Two great mains right there.
You know, it looks like Tarzan on Tarzan out there. Just tremendous hair.
As Sunshine will drive through the lane, put it up with the left for some contact to kick off the scoring as the staff will lead the defending champs 2-0. As now Drew Barth will drive right through the defense, put that one up, no good, high rebound, bobbled around, and they will say that one is out of bounds on Josh Kuzi. Looked a little bit like a newborn giraffe right there. Couldn't really get the hands on it, bobbled it, going out of bounds.
You know, and that's just Kuzi's game. He kind of plays reckless, out of control. You're not really sure what he's thinking or what he's doing, but somehow he's just a tremendous athlete, and it really pays off for him.
Oh, and Mike Menard with the steal. He will hop in the passing lane right there. Quick hands, fantastic hands right there, and the extra pass by Josh Kuzi. As Colton Favre goes up, that one gets blocked in. Hammerstrand is off and running on the fast break. They'll give it to Sunshine. Sunshine gets lost underneath the basket. That one tipped by Kuzi. Recovered by Hammerstrand. Steve Thompson down on the other side, tying his shoe. Short-handed here, and Hess's three is long, rebounded by Drew Barth. Steve Thompson now in prime position to play defense as Drew Barth trying to work against Coach Friend. Now Favre on the right side. He will dribble past Friend. Right up over top, Steve Thompson, no good. Rebounded then by Thompson. Thompson with the long outlet pass to Hess. He will get the and one opportunity there as Mike Menard, a little bit of a weak foul there. You've got to see him go at it harder if you're going to commit that foul.
You know, and if I'm coach for this defending champs, I'm telling Mike right away, hey, hard fouls or no fouls. Understand, no easy buckets, please.
As now Hess, that free throw attempt will rattle around the rim and fall as now Ryan Barth will give it back to Drew as Drew will run the point down. Quick 5-0 deficit here for the defending champs. As he will go behind the back to Colton Favre. In stride, he'll put up that three. Long, no good, rebounded by Hammerstrand. Hammerstrand now working across the left side. He will go to Coach Friend on the right wing. That three is short. The good box out there by Josh Kuzy prevents Steve Thompson from getting that one. That ball will roll out of bounds, and it will go back to the men of Upper Ford.
Both of these teams early looking like they're laying a lot of bricks out there. I'm not sure if the basket got smaller or they're just not getting good shots off or what's happening, but I don't anticipate that to last much longer.
As now Barth will try to put the moves on Hess as he will dribble out. He will work left through the lane. Josh Kuzy, another open opportunity. He doesn't take it. As now Barth will step back. This time Kuzy will take that one from the left wing. Way long. Once again, not believing anything he told us about those 14.5 points of senior year. Looking absolutely horrendous off the tip.
You know, Thomas, and I think that's partially on us. We didn't really fact check what he told us, and really it's coming to bite us right back in the butt.
Yeah, I'm going to need to see that plaque this weekend. But Michael Hammerstrand showing some athleticism there as he will go up and under for two. The staff team now out to a 7-0 advantage with 11:30 here left in the contest. As now Ryan Barth will pull from deep and splash that one down.
You know, and this is a serious factor. Don't let Ryan Barth's size fool you. He is a great basketball player. Played a lot of pickup games with him early in my Eureka College career, and he was probably the best player on the court.
One of the most athletic big men we've ever seen. As now Sunshine's left hand is up, no good. Tipped out by Barth. A lot of hustle there. Body's hitting the floor as Mike Menard's off and running. We've got a Wolf there, but Menard will stop and give it to Colton Favre. So now he'll give it to Drew in the lane. He gets Friend off his feet. He will put the spin move on. Couple head fakes as he will give it back to Ryan. That one no good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up strong, but will be fouled by Steve Thompson. Barth, those second chance opportunities are just going to be huge in a close contest like this.
You know, and he's a guy you really want to get those second chance opportunities. He can make easy shots, hard shots, whatever you want. He could probably make you an ice cream sundae if you wanted, just fine.
As now Barth's first free throw, again, nothing but the bottom of the net. Exactly what you'd expect from such a talented skill player like Ryan Barth. That second one just short, rebounded by Sunshine. As now Michael Hammerstrand will give it up to Hess on the left side. He thinks about the three, but he will pull it down now, looking to start the offense as he will work across the top of the key. He will stop and pop from the top. That is no good. Rebounded by Josh Kuzy. Josh Kuzy wearing the shooting sleeve on his non-shooting hand. Bold strategy, Cotton, certainly hasn't paid off for him so far.
You know, maybe it's a psychological thing. He's just playing games with the other team, or he's left-handed, just hasn't figured it out yet. But something's got to click for Kuzy here coming.
As Drew Barth's three is no good. Rebounded by Hammerstrand as he will now bring the ball up the floor. Hammerstrand's pass to Hess. Hess will try to work inside, meets the big body of Ryan Barth. Outside to Coach Friend, just a little bit too long. Now rebounded by Favre. They're out and running. Josh Kuzy in transition as now he goes up and finally gets one to go as he will kick off his scoring night with that layup over Steve Thompson. As now Steve Thompson will bring the ball back across the floor, guarded by Josh Kuzy. Goes between the legs, works left side, gets up in the air. That one almost tipped away. Michael Hammerstrand wide open in the right wing. Short, but he gets his own rebound. This time he tries to spin. That one tipped away. Great hands there by Barth, and Mike Menard taking that one off the face. He'll swat that right back out of bounds.
And how about the hops on Menard? I haven't seen that little guy get up that high in a long time. But, hey, good for him. Good basketball play.
Yeah, great job there. Certainly making Tim proud. Tim, we know you're still watching. We appreciate you, big guy. As now Steve Thompson will look to inbound the ball. Nothing there as we have Caleb Favre checking into the game for the first time. He will check in for Josh Kuzy. As now Hammerstrand's three from the left wing, no good, rebounded by Ryan Barth. Quick foul there from Steve Thompson. Maybe just trying to play a psychological game as the men of Upper Ford have cut that lead down to 1, 7-6 here with 8:45 left in the first half. As now we'll go Barth to Barth on the right side. Drew guarded by Matt Friend as he will give to Favre. Favre right side to Menard. Menard certainly what he would call a dimer in his own words. Always looking for those open passing lanes. Talked about quick hands, cutting people off. Just a great teammate.
You know, we look at the quick hands, but we still have yet to see him versus Tom Smith in a catching battle. We've talked about it for months. I'm waiting to see those quick hands come into action playing football.
Certainly a hands challenge. I'm looking forward to it. The turf is always open. We've got lights. Ooh, and Monkey there with the up and under, but that one just short. Rebounded by Hess. Hess now to Thompson. Pace of play certainly slowing down a little bit here. Looked like both teams were going to try to run early. That just not happening. Is certainly some stamina just not there right now. As Mike Menard comes away with another steal, he will give it to Caleb Favre, who quickly turns that one over to Steve Thompson. Steve will give it back to Michael Hammerstrand, who thinks about the three, has that extra pass to Coach Friend, and he'll put that one in for two. It is 9-6 for the staff. As now Drew Barth will work left side. Hess tries to steal the pass. Now Ryan has the open three. That one up long, no good, rebounded by Friend. As now Hammer's long outlet pass to Sunshine will somehow make it through, and he'll lay that one in for two. 4 quick points here for the staff on some easy layups. Long inbound now from Favre to Drew Barth. As he will slowly bring it up across the timeline. Now he works right, gets a screen from Favre. He'll go left. Gets it to Monkey. Monkey will try to work right against Steve Thompson. The cross-court pass to Ryan Barth. He will pull up for three, and nothing but the bottom of the net again. The great stroke there from Ryan Barth.
You know, and he'll kill you anywhere, really. I mean, layups, post moves, three-point, doesn't matter. Ryan Barth might be the best player on the court right now.
And a dime right there from Steve Thompson. The no-look to Alex Hess for another layup. These easy layups getting the best of the men of Upper Ford. As Barth will pull from Curry range, just short. No good, rebounded by Thompson, and Sunshine's off and running again. So he will give it back to Thompson. Thompson looked like the toe might have been on the line, but he'll miss it anyway. Rebounded, we go Barth to Barth. As Hammerstrand camping out on defense, certainly not getting involved in the offense.
You know, and if I was Shea Feehan, who's playing ref right now, I'm calling that a foul. You have to at least come back to half court. I mean, it just makes the game more exciting if you do.
And now Drew Barth will try to drive left side. A little bit of contact, goes up and around the world. No good, rebounded by Steve Thompson. Steve looking for a runner here. The staff not too energetic right now as Steve's three, no good. Once again, rebounded by Barth. As now Menard outlets to Monkey. Monkey will stop. The no-look pass there to his brother Colton, tipped away, stolen by Coach Friend.
And how about Coach Friend on that great form tackle right there? Really coming up, wrapping the defender. Oh, goodness, great form.
Textbook. Mike Menard trying to take the charge there, but he'll just do enough to alter the shot from Hess. Once again, rebounded by Barth. Barth now using the ref to set a pick, and Friend hits the ground hard. We have a sniper up here in the stands. And another body hitting the floor, and Monkey will knock that one down and stare down athletic director Steve Thompson.
You know, I'm still not seeing this sniper that's clipped 2 players in the last, well, I don't know, 30 seconds, if that.
Incredible right there, and Caleb Favre making him pay, cutting that lead to 1 as Steve Thompson now goes left. He will split the defenders, get a chance for the and one opportunity as they will regain a 15-12 lead here with 5:10 left in the half. As now Josh Kuzi checking back into the game for Mike Menard. Bold strategy because, like we said, Kuzi was having a little bit of a rough time coming out of the game.
You know, I bet you he's going to shoot himself right on out of this in this half. I'm betting on it. If I had to bet all my meal swipes, I would put it all on Josh Kuzi being the player of the game.
Yeah, those are valuable here. You don't mess with our meal swipes. As Steve Thompson converts the and one, and the men of Upper Ford are back and running on offense. Now Kuzi quickly working through the lane, tries to put the spin move on. That pass out to Caleb Favre just out of his reach. They will reset the offense. Favre guarded by Hammerstrand. He will get the pick from Drew Barth, put that one up, no good. Tipped up and put back in by Drew Barth. Great athleticism there from the Red Devil quarterback. So now Steve Thompson will bring it across the left side. Calling out the offense. I'm not sure Michael Hammerstrand knows what any of that just meant, but he'll act like he does. Steve Thompson now will just pull from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Caleb Favre. Back to Drew Barth. Ryan's looking to set a screen here. Barth will go right side to Colton Favre. That three up. Long, no good, but tipped out by Kuzi and rebounded by Barth. That extra pass to Drew Barth. That one up, no good. Once again, tipped by Kuzi. Hammerstrand now with the rebound. Steve Thompson looking to run the wing on the right side.
You know, we might have to get Kuzi some stickum for his hands down there. It looks like he's just missing these balls, plain as day.
Hammer with the awkward-looking jump shot right there. Not even close to going in. Drew Barth with the rebound. So he'll get off to Caleb Favre. That three up, just long off the back of the iron. A lot of guys on the staff team going up for that one, but Sunshine will come down with it. 9-6
You know, Thomas, in the way that teams have shot in this game, I think you and I could go out there and at least put up bricks that some of these guys are throwing up.
We see Steve Thompson now will give the ball left to Hess. That one up and good. Hess not letting the muscles get the most of that one. He will just gently set that one in from the three-point line. As now Josh Kuzi will give it to Drew Barth. He will drive right side against friend, go up. He will get fouled and head to the line, looking to cut this deficit here. 19-14 with 3 minutes left. Reminder, there is a running clock out here, so the 20-minute halves go pretty quickly as we see some intense intramural basketball action. As Barth's first free throw attempt up and good. Colton Fowler missed the high five right there. That's a minus teammate grade if you're playing 2K, but they'll reset, and Barth will have the second one just long. If he gets the high five from Favre there, that's probably money. You
know, and high fives aren't the only thing this team is missing so far. It's getting almost out of control.
Oh, Drew Barth with the steal from Michael Hamstring. Horrible pass decision right there. As he will go no look to Caleb Favre. He will get stopped there by Steve Thompson. Colton Favre now will get that one, lay it in with some fancy footwork right there. Great presence of mind, great court awareness to know where the defenders are.
You know, and I bet if you talk to Favre himself, he would credit Matt Friend's workouts for the tremendous footwork, both paying dividends in football and in Ironman of basketball.
So you can see now Steve Thompson, a lot of action at the top of the key. Might need to space the floor here a little bit for the staff as Hess sets the screen for Steve Thompson. He will give it to Sunshine. Sunshine tries to drive left, and he will put that one in, up and in over his hair brother, Colton Favre.
You know, Thomas, I'm not even going to lie to you right now. I forgot Sunshine was even playing in the game. We haven't called his name for 5 minutes. Good to see him back making a play for his team.
As now Kuzi tries to split a couple defenders. Horrible decision right there by Kuzi, and it is blocked by Steve Thompson, whose outlet once again stolen by Mike Menard. Mike Menard hasn't played basketball since junior high, but word on the street is he averaged almost 2 steals a game back in those junior high days.
You know, and it's those athletic plays like he's playing defensive back out there that really helped him get those steals.
As Sunshine will put that one up and in. 4-2 the layup. The men of up for it have some numbers here, and Favre the and one opportunity with the right hand. As Favre heads the line with the foul, they're doing a great job with the contact to still put it in with the right hand. Free throw up and good. Very fundamentally sound there for Colton Favre. Favre looking a little bit beefier than the last time we saw him. Word on the street is he's trying to get up to 200 pounds. It's looking like it's coming a lot in the arms. Might be trying to replace Ross Royal in the arm farm department.
You know, Favre's getting mighty close to Ross Royal status. I'm impressed with Favre's workout.
As that three, no good by Hess. Another rebound by Drew Barth. He will give that one. Nope, think about it. He will tell Mike Menard to just get away from him, run right down the court back to where he came from. Now he will pass left to Josh Kuzi. Kuzi drives left. Caleb Favre thinks about it. He wants it. Steve Thompson not really respecting his jump shot right there. As now Drew Barth will set up the offense. 20 seconds left here, 8 on the shot clock. As Barth pulls from 3, that one off to the left, but rebounded by Colton Favre as they probably now hold forward the last shot. That one tipped out of bounds by Hammerstrand. The men who up for 4 will retain possession right here with 8.8 seconds left till the half. Staff up 23-20. Now Mike Menard gets the inbound pass on the right wing. He will hold it, pulling for one last shot. He puts that one up. Good from NBA range to tie that one up. Great presence of mind there to keep his composure and knock that one down to tie up the game at the half. Great job there for Mike Menard.
You know, and you know when we play Fortnite later with Menard, because it's our nightly activity, we're going to hear about that shot the whole night. He's just going to play that game until it dies, and I can't wait to hear his confidence about it.
Yeah, great job right there, Menard. Shooter, also another guy, haven't given him any love yet, but another guy with great flow. A lot of great hair on this upper 14. As we have about a minute 30 left at halftime. Quick breather for these guys. Look right now, the dedication from the defending champs. This is why they were champs last year. The Barths just going at it at halftime, working on some free throws, some fundamentals. Drew just knocking down a couple shots here.
You know, and I wish I was around the Barths when they were going up to see those backyard one-on-one games. I bet they ended in a lot of arguments, a lot of fistfights. But the way they work together now is really a testament to their character.
Yeah, great family atmosphere here on this team of the defending champions. We even see Mike Menard wearing a Barth jersey right there, trying to be part of the family. As we see some of our future matchups for tonight warming up here on the left side, we have Trevor Ziebert and Nick Holman there, a couple Red Devil football stars for you, getting warmed up for some intramural basketball.
You know, Thomas, I couldn't even tell you who the other teams are in this league. I just know who's on the defending champs team, and that might be the only thing I need to know.
Yeah, right now, the staff, a very tough matchup, but the men of Upper Ford showing that they have what it takes so far. That big three right there from Mike Menard at the half. Tie this thing up at 23. They will need to come out hot. Looked like they came out a little slow in that first half. We're down 7-0 before they got on the board.
You know, and Mike Menard has been averaging 3 points a game, so good to see him hit his average early, and hopefully he can bust out maybe 5, maybe 6 points for this game. Who knows?
A lot expected here from this team. It looks like to start the second half, Colton Favre will take a seat on the bench as they will have both the Barths, Caleb Favre, Mike Menard, and Josh Kuzi on the floor. And Josh Kuzi looks like might be trying to have a little bit of an intimidation battle over there with Coach Friend. Looks like the staff team a little bit winded. Coach Steve Thompson looking like he needs a little bit more rest, but he is up off the chair and ready to go for the second half.
I think we're waiting on Alex Hess. I believe he's taking care of his little child. Maybe a diaper change, maybe time for some milk. I'm not quite sure, but I did see him walk off. Hopefully he can return to this contest.
Yeah, great family atmosphere here. Bring your kid to the stadium day as now Hess emerges from the locker room. He is back on the floor. As referee Shea Feehan will get things sorted out here to start this 16-minute second half of basketball from the granddaddy of them all, Eureka College intramural basketball. As now Mike Menard will attack the right side of your screen. He will give it to Ryan Barth. He will fake the handoff, a little jab step back. That three is good. Got the separation, knocked it down. Barth's three-point shot has been deadly to give the defending champs their first lead of the contest at 26-23.
You know, and if I'm game time, I'm letting the big fella eat. He's knocking down all of his shots right now.
As Hess tries to answer, that one no good. Rebounded by Drew Barth. Josh Kuzi out and running. But Drew Barth will just ignore it and go right side. He will give it back to Ryan. Ryan thinks about it. He will try to drive, put the dribble move on Hess. Hess playing some tight man-to-man defense there. As Mike Menard gets some space, the bank is not open as that one is long, rebounded by Hess.
You know, and I think the bank closed at about 6, so I'm not quite sure what Mike Menard was thinking with that shot there.
Definitely closes early on the weeknight. Steve Thompson, however, will tie that one up with the three. Josh Kuzi just staring him down. Not sure why. Steve just hit a three in your face, Kuzi.
Maybe it's a reverse psychology kind of thing. I'm sure Game Time has worked on their mental game all offseason.
As now Caleb Favre finds some space. A little miscommunication there on defense. With the foul, he will go to the line. Look to get that lead back to 3. We talked about it. I'm hoping to see Josh Kuzi shoot himself out of this little bit of a slump here in the second half. Great team player. Always a guy you want on your team. High energy. We're looking for big things out of him in the second half.
Yeah, but I'm going to take that team player icon away from him if he doesn't step up, because there goes my meal swipes, and I won't be able to eat the rest of the semester.
As now Steve Thompson gives it to Michael Hammerstrand. Hammerstrand, once again, the bank is still closed, Hammer, and that one rebounded by Favre. Drew Barth doing his best to take a charge there. Refs might have missed that one. Certainly looked like he had the feet set in position, as now Barth will work isolation, but he will give it back to Ryan. Ryan now to Josh Kuzi. Josh Kuzi's three. That one up right on cue, knocks it down, shooting himself right out of that slump. As we get the official signal there from Shea Feehan. Big three there from Kuzi to push the lead to 5. As Steve Thompson now defended by Kuzi. That will be no good. Rebounded by Kuzi, and he's off and running. He will slow things down. Want a no point of Coach Friend. As Friend comes up, looks like he was going to get a nice form tackle there. As Kuzi will dish to Barth.
You know, good hands-on block, though, by Coach Friend right there. Really passing along to the next defender. I appreciate a good lineman block.
As now Barth gets the second chance. He will go for the 3. That one no good. Tipped by Drew Barth. Rebounded by Caleb Favre. Always having the man there for the front and the backside rebound there. Favre just tips in for the easy 2, as now the Game Time squad will push their lead back to 7. Now Steve Thompson works left side off the screen from Sunshine. He will give it to Sunshine, who tries to work through a lot of traffic. That left hand up, no good, but rebound, strong rebound there, rips it away from Monkey, and he will put that one up and in.
You know, and we still haven't figured out what Sunshine's real name is. Maybe we'll learn it by the end of this game. Who knows?
Yeah, still not sure. Never seen that man before in my life, but certainly great hair, nice headband. Appreciate the effort out there. As now Ryan Barth to Drew Barth. That 3 is good. The Barths are just making it rain right now. Just unbelievable talent right there from both the big guys.
You know, and once they start catching fire, look out, because the Barths will make it rain, like you said.
As now the staff team switching things up. Hess taking over the point guard duties. They'll give it to Sunshine. He thinks about a three. Must not be a shooter. Passes up an easy one. As now Coach Friend splashes one, and you see the look of pure disgust on Mike Menard's face.
You know, and that just shows Coach Friend's not only a football player, he's also a basketball player, knocks down open shots.
As now the tough defense there. See Friend really working those passing lanes. Great defender out there. As now Kuzi will give it back to Drew Barth. He pump fakes, gives it to Ryan. Ryan gets Hess off his feet, goes behind the back, couple dribble moves. Josh Kuzi looking to set a screen. Once again, great teammate right there. Ooh, Caleb Favre, a little bit of space on Sunshine as he will try to work left. Thinks about Menard in the corner. He will put it up. Awkward shot, but he will knock it down. Maybe not. That might have been an air ball. I saw it a lot in net. Definitely appears to have been an air ball. That's on us.
You know, you're not the only one who thought that. Like you said, I thought that went in, but then I realized the shot was just not that good.
As now Coach Steve Thompson defended by Kuzi. Tenacious defense right there. As now Hammerstrand finds Steve Thompson wide open, but cannot complete the easy pass. Just overthought that one a little bit, made it too complicated. As Coach Friend hits the floor, finds Hess right there. Mike Menard looks like might be a little shaken up, but he's up and ready to maintain the point guard duties.
You know, and that previous offensive possession, defensive possession, whatever you want to call it, looked like something you see on basketball bloopers. People falling all over the place, not really sure what's going on. How about Tarzan knocking down another three? This game's just got everything for a basketball fan.
Yeah, Colton Favre checking right back in and making it rain, showing that once again he does have the best hair on the court. As now Sunshine tries to answer the hair battle, and he'll put that one in with the left. The Game Time squad with the 39-35 lead, just under 11 minutes to play here. As now Ryan Barth will bring the ball across the timeline, give it to Mike Menard on the left side. Back to Favre, see if he can stay hot, and not close to the rim there off the backboard, rebounded by Sunshine.
You know, and I think it's the air, the wind from the air. I felt him turn it up a little bit. That might have been the alumni playing a little game against Game Time. I'm not quite sure, but it looked like it affected the shot.
Definitely heard a dog barking, and you have to think that changed the arc of the shot. That one tipped around. Looks like Coach Friend looking for an alley-oop to Coach Steve Thompson, but Steve Thompson will miss that one, get his own rebound, put it up and in. Some great athleticism there as he heads to the line for another and-one opportunity. Seen several of those. Steve Thompson certainly wanting to show that the staff has still got it, as his free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net there to cut this lead to 1. As now Ryan Barth will bring it across half court to Drew on the right side. Drew tries to blow by Hammer. He finds Caleb Favre on the right wing. Hand in his face. That one no good. Rebounded by Friend. Friend to Hess, who just turns and launches that one to Sunshine. Great defense there by Favre. That would not be considered a catch, but definitely a foul in the game of basketball.
You know, good job by Favre playing a man coverage on that pass, getting his hand up, break the pass up. Good job. Great to see. Somebody should have caught that on video.
Yeah, Caleb Favre, the wide receiver, taking over the role of his safety brother Colton right there. Sure, he would be proud. Getting the hand up in the face, knocking the ball down, as now Friend's three is wide right, no good. Rebounded by Caleb Favre. He will give it to Barth. Kuzi once again streaking down the floor. Great hustle there by Josh Kuzi. As now Barth works through the lane. He will go up and under Hammerstrand and put that one in with the right. Great post moves right there.
He had Hammer just going all different sort of directions. Hammer had no idea.
Hammer looked lost out there, as he usually does. And Steve Thompson fouled now by Josh Kuzi. Kuzi, we've seen some tenacious defense just right there, getting caught up. Didn't have the quick enough feet. As that ball tipped around, Hammer will get it on the right side of the lane. He will give it to Coach Friend, thrown away, tipped by Kuzi and back to Hess.
You know, and that's got to be $1 on Kuzi in the jar for that kind. Oh, and then he goes and fouls on a three-point shot. That might be $2, Thomas. I'm not quite sure.
Definitely $2 in the jar. Poor series of events there from Josh Kuzi. We've seen highs, we've seen lows. He might be at the very basin of that low right now. Just a couple horrendous minutes there from Josh Kuzi. It's the first attempt, no good. As now Kuzi will find his way to the lane. Steve Thompson's second free throw attempt. That one is good. He'll cut the deficit down to 2, 41-39 in favor of the Game Time squad. That third free throw attempt is good, cutting that lead to 1 at 41-40 here under 8 minutes of play. As now Barth will go right side to Drew Barth as he puts Hammer on skates. Steps back, puts that one up, no good. Rebounded by Steve Thompson. Steve looking to outlet that one in transition as he will find Hess on the right side. Hess thinks about it. He gives it to Hammer up top. Hammer tries to work down low to Sunshine. They'll give it up to Hess. Swing it back to Hammer. Hammer now. That one tipped away by Drew Barth. Drew Barth looking to put Hammer on a poster here. He takes to the rack, gets some contact. No foul there, but he will lay that one in for two. As now Hess looks to answer. As he will work right side against Ryan Barth. The immovable wall that is Coach Friend. They're setting a couple screens. So we'll give it up to Sunshine. Sunshine just inside three-point line off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Kuzi. Kuzi now we go Barth to Barth. As Ryan trying to draw something up here as he brings up across court. Looks like they'll go with the same offense there as he will hand it off to Drew. Give that one to Colton Favre. That's another three for Favre. The hair is just bouncing as he runs down the floor.
You know, and I honestly think the hair helps him be a better athlete. We saw him beforehand with the short hair, not quite a good basketball player, but with the longer hair, my goodness, he could play in the NBA.
Certainly streamlined, a real Kelly Olynyk look right there from Favre. Very aerodynamic flow. As Hammer's layup nowhere near going in, as that one will be rebounded by Caleb Favre.
You know, and I'm not sure Hammer has made a shot in warm-ups in the game, any sort of meaningful basket for this alumni team.
And right there, Josh Kuzi with the mid-range two from the left wing. Good to see Kuzi finally getting on the board. As now Steve Thompson will work right side to Hess. Hess with the NBA three. That one could not have hit water if it fell out of a boat. As now Colton Favre will bring it across. He works inside the arc. He will dribble out. Thought about passing to Shea Feehan there. Shea had to back off. As now Josh Kuzi will work across the lane. A little bit of space, trying to put the moves on Steve Thompson. Nothing there. As he will pass out to Caleb Favre. Drives past Sunshine, past Steve, up and under with the left. Great move there, but just not enough. As now Sunshine will get the rebound off and running. Sunshine nutmegs Ryan Barth right there. And Hess's two will be no good, fouled by Drew Barth. As now with 5:30 left, the Game Time squad has this lead at 8. Did not have a single lead in the first half, but put their foot on the gas pedal here coming out of halftime and have certainly not let off. See, now it looks like they're trying to get something figured out as it appears the Game Time squad possibly call a timeout. Not too sure what's going on. Looks like maybe just a substitution timeout here. Not too organized, but we are getting it figured out here in the granddaddy of them all, the true March Madness, Eureka College intramural basketball.
You know, I'm not sure if somebody got a technical or was a timeout or a water break, something, but we got it all figured out, and we're back in action.
As Hess knocks that one down. Cut this deficit to 7 as we see more teams filing in here for a long night of intramural basketball. As now Drew Barth gets that rebound on the missed free throw. He will pass it off to Mike Menard, who's checked back into the game for Caleb Favre. Mike will dish it off to Ryan Barth. He will work around, find Menard. A little bit of a weave right there. As Menard's two high arcing, no good off the right side. Steve Thompson with the rebound. The long outlet to Sunshine. Sunshine's attempt no good. Tenacious defense there from Josh Kuzi. That's a good foul right there. Kuzi, not sure they're keeping track. Fouls might have fouled out minutes ago. But right there, you can't let that easy layup go in. Good foul right there.
You know, and if I'm Game Time, hard fouls or no fouls, right? We're not going to come in here, play patty cake. We're going to knock them around a little bit, make them known that if you want a basket, you're going to have to earn it.
Big football guys, make Coach Friend proud. Show that those workouts are paying off. Very aggressive style of play here as Sunshine looks to go 2 for 2 from the line, and he cannot do it as he misses the back end. As now Drew Barth will find Mike Menard on the left wing. That three up short. The high rebound tipped back in by Colton Favre. Once again, the flow just bouncing there as he gets up in the air. Steve Thompson slows things down. Kuzi goes flying. As he looks to put the one-on-one moves. Triple teamed, but still puts that one up and in. The athletic director showing he's still got it. As this lead now 52-44 here with 3:30 left. As Ryan Barth will pass it off to Colton Favre. Sunshine playing some tenacious defense right there. Once again, the hair matchup is going strong. And Drew's three, no good. Rebounded now by Sunshine, and Sunshine's off and running.
You know, Thomas, real quick question. I don't know if they moved the three-point line back or what, but these guys have just taken some deep three-pointers tonight.
So we will get a flagrant right there in transition on Drew Barth, the hard foul on Sunshine, as that'll be a flagrant 2, they're calling it. Drew Barth not too happy about that one. Mike Menard showing it looked like he might have tried to choke slam him, but it appears the ball does not lie right there, as the first free throw attempt is long and no good.
You know, and I've heard Drew Barth is a big WWE fan. He probably picked the choke slam up from the great one, The Undertaker, or his brother Kane. Not quite sure. Great form, though, by Drew Barth. And like you said, ball doesn't lie. Sunshine missing 2 free throws. Not really sure what he was thinking, but it was a chance for him to put his team on a scoreboard, and unfortunately he came up short.
Now that you mention a little bit of a resemblance here, you see Drew Barth and The Undertaker, and then Ryan Barth as Kane. Probably some great matchups that they had there in the backyard. Probably upset some parents. As now it appears we had a rogue ball on the floor, as the staff will get the ball down 6. As now Steve Thompson wide open, Kuzi getting lost there on defense. Thompson will make him pay as he knocks that 3 down.
Kuzi must have forgot he had to play defense. I know he plays offense in football, so I'll let it slide this time.
As now Ryan Barth will work left side. He'll get it back top of the key, maybe looking to run some time off the clock here. As now looking for Favre. Nothing happening. Not a lot of movement here on offense for the Game Time squad, as it looks like they'll get a double screen on Hess. So now Barth goes right side. He tries to drive right, goes behind the back, step back, head fake. He'll give to Kuzi. Steve Thompson closed out on Kuzi. Kuzi's shot falls, but they will say it is after the shot clock expires. Kuzi just not presence of mind there. No, he knew he had to get it off, just couldn't do it quickly enough. As now Steve Thompson has the ball on the right side. He will cross left, gets by Kuzi. He will put that one up and in. So they will call a block on Ryan Barth. Not too happy about that one. See the staff asking for a technical here. They will not get it, as Steve will head to the free throw line. 2 minutes left here, as now the clock will stop for the free throws. 50-47 game time over the staff, as Thompson's free throw is no good. A little bit of trash talk here from Drew Barth. That's what we like to see. We like to see the aggressive play style really getting in some guys' heads.
You know, and I like it. Like you said, aggressive play style, a little bit of trash talk. Never hurt anybody. It really builds character if you think about it. You got to talk trash, on the basketball court in order to elevate your game that much higher.
And then you've got to back it up. That's the key part here. You can't talk trash and then come out and give away this lead. So we're going to have to see Game Time look to stay hot right here, as Mike Menard dribbles it up, takes some time off the clock, guarded by Michael Hammerstrand.
You got to wonder if this little pause in action we have is really a strategy by Game Time, or just a fact for everyone to catch their breath. They're looking a little winded out there.
Mike Menard, the step back 3, he will put that one in. The little stare down to Michael Hammerstrand, certainly a mismatch that Game Time has not exploited thus far.
You know, and Mike Menard just doubled his points per game, which I was ecstatic about. So happy for the man.
As Colton Favre with the steal, he will blow by Sunshine. That layup no good, but Josh Kuzi there for the rebound. Good job by Kuzi there of hustling back on defense, as Sunshine's pass is long, saved by Hammerstrand, the most athletic thing I've ever seen him do. Hammer will then put up the 3. Great possession there. You watch just that, you might think he's a decent ball player. I'm still not buying it.
And he might be 1 for 100 for the night, but God bless it, he made a good shot.
And Barth there fouled, and he will look to head to the line. As now Barth gets ready to line up that free throw with the 4-point lead here. The staff looking to play the foul game at this point. This lead now pushed to 5.
You know, and it's big for Game Time to really make some shots down the stretch here. Don't want the alumni catching any sort of confidence. Not that they've shot the ball well at all here tonight, but just in case, you want to step on their throats as quick as possible. And
now Hammer off and running in transition. That one's stolen away by Drew Barth, but they will call the foul, and Hammer will shoot a 1-and-1 right here. Hammer heading back to the line. Not a ton of action for him in the first half, but in the second half here, looking to make his presence known late.
And that's where key players make their name down the stretch. You might not be the best player in the first, 35 minutes of the game, but if you're the best in the next 5, then you're going to be an all-star.
As he misses that free throw, Ryan Barth gets the rebound, gets fouled, as he will dribble it down himself, as they look to close this one out here. The 6-point lead, this game far from over, but the staff is going to have to win the foul game at this point.
You know, and here comes the worst part about basketball, just fouling with under minutes left. I mean, you're sending the best shooter on the court to the free throw line, and right on cue, knocks one down.
Knocks down, pushes that lead to 7, 58-51 for game time. Game time's second free throw attempt up and good as Sunshine will look to outlet quickly to Steve Thompson. As he is running, Mike Menard, great defense right there. Steve's three just long, rebounded. He will put it back up and knocks that one down. Clutch three right there. As they will inbound to Barth. Steve tries to dribble out of trouble, but he will be fouled. This lead back down to 5. See a big three there from the athletic director, Steve Thompson here, showing he's still got it. Basketball great in his own time, as now Ryan Barth will head back to the free throw line for 2 more attempts. This attempt, good, nothing but the bottom of the net. Very fundamentally sound ball player here.
You know, and I think Kuzi might have gotten it twisted a little bit, because I think Barth averaged 14.5 points per game, and Kuzi was the man getting the rebounds. I'm not quite sure, though.
As Barth will knock both those down, 61-54 here. The staff has to get it going quickly. So it looks like Steve Thompson will try to put the team on his back. Hammerstrand, the wide open three, smokes it. Rebounded by Colton Favre. He will try to get that one to Barth, but he will be fouled by Sunshine. I think Sunshine might have grabbed a little bit of his hair right there.
You know, and fair game, just like the NFL. If the hair's hanging down, you should be able to grab it in basketball, but that's just my unpopular opinion.
As now 61-54, 20 seconds left here. This one, Favre looking to put it out of reach and put the final nail in the coffin here as the defending champs look to knock off the powerhouse staff team.
Now, Thomas, real quick question. Does the staff play more after this one, or are they just a one-and-done kind of deal?
I'm not too sure. I haven't seen an official bracket. I know, of course, like we mentioned, a bit of a clock issue here as the clock has not started. There we go. Coach Steve Thompson will look to put that one up. Rattles around, and he gets it to fall, and he calls a quick timeout there as they will cut this lead to 5. The staff not looking to go away. Certainly if they win, they will continue to play. As of right now, I'm not sure if there is a loser's bracket. We'll have to get somebody on that. We'll have our fact checkers down in the booth get on that one for us. But with 12.2 seconds left here, we will see Game Time Squad meeting up. Coach Barth right now just really taking over, telling the team exactly what they need to do. This team is hyped. You see Mike Menard Millie rocking his way out of the timeout. Certainly a lot of intensity here as we see Sunshine in the ear of Favre a little bit. So we look to see a very action-packed 13 seconds left of basketball. As Drew Barth will get the ball, as they look to run the press breaker, they will get it to Mike Menard, who is quickly fouled by Michael Hammerstrand. Only dropping about 0.9 seconds off the clock there. Once again, you thought Favre's free throws might have been the nail in the coffin, but this staff team refusing to accept the L right here.
You know, they're like a bunch of mosquitoes out there. They just don't go away. Right when you think you've got rid of them, boom, they're right back on you.
Yeah, certainly enough to frustrate you. As Mike Menard's free throw, no good. Sunshine has it off and running. He will outlet to Hammerstrand. They've got to get something going quickly. He gives it to Sunshine, who misses the layup, and they will run this one out as they will just wave the final second off the clock there. As the staff loses that ball slam, that should be a technical on Sunshine. But the Game Time Squad comes away with the victory. 62-57 here at the Christine Bonatti Bullwinkle Arena as the defending champs will look to continue their title run later tonight as they play the last game of tonight's play as well. Big night from these guys as we see the other teams taking the floor, getting ready to start. Trevor Siebert with a horrendous shot right there. Came nowhere close. He was probably off by about 6 feet.
Yeah, not surprised. He's not a very good basketball player by any means.
Big body. We'll look to see what he can do in Game 2. Best of luck to him. I'm Thomas Harrison alongside Jake Schnolly. Thanks for tuning in.